have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Aiur has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aiur when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
Artanis. I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faith-smiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
You see, fear is an illusion.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit!
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar. Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Justice be done. Make use of me. Receive order, Shisa.
I bask in the truth.
Get our sights. Justice be done.
What?
Command me. Order, Shisa.
Khartoum.
Upgrade complete. My life for ire!
Nasperu Unadar.
Receiving. Loktai. Transmit. Command me. Zok Kalados. We are the Blades of Ire. On.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Jakul Inak. Katu. I am intrigued.
Artanis, the city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Peru Unadar. Katu. I am the blade of the Narazim. Clever. I am but a phantom. The darkness rides. Clever
Upgrade complete.
A second thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
The darkness rides. Got to. I will guide us. Clever. I am the blade of the Narazim. I retreat. What would you ask of us?
My life for hire. From the shadows, I have returned.
Got to.
Transmit. My meditation is over.
Fear is an illusion. I am the blade of the Narazim. What would you ask of us?
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Nasperu Unadar.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Would you ask of us? I am the blade of the Narazim.
Matriarch Horazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Clever.
Upgrade complete. We embrace the glory of battle. Get our seats.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
And butter.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
I am the blade of the Narazim. Clever.
My life for hire.
Got you. From the shadows I come. Clever. Fear is an illusion. I bash you.
We stand.
Nasperu Unadar.
We are the blade.
You seek our service. What would you ask of us? I am the blade of the Narazim. Jakul Inak. By the void.
We embrace the glory of battle. Engaging foe. My life for hire.
From
I have returned.
Nasperu Unadar. By the void. I will comply. I am the blade of the Narazim. Fear is an illusion. Clever.
Base is under attack.
What would you ask of us?
That should buy the conduit more time.
Our service. I am but a phantom.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Comply. I will comply. Clever. I am but a
We stand unified. We embrace the glory of battle. Orange.
Jakul in.
Awaiting instruction. Make use of me.
Fear is an illusion.
Na Adon Dela.
From the shadow.
My life for hire.
Khartoum, I bask in the twilight. I am the blade of the narrative. Nasperu Unadar. What would you ask of us? I am intrigued. I will comply. I am but a phantom. Clever. By the void. I am the blade. I am intrigued.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
I am intrigued. Clever. I am but a phantom. I am but a phantom. By the void. I will comply. I am intrigued.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
We stand unified. Kassar de Templar.
You seek our service. I am the blade of the Narazim. What would you ask of us? By the void. Khartoum. I will comply. I am the blade of the I bask in the twilight. You seek our service. Clever. I am the blade of the Narazim. The darkness rides. I will comply.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it. Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ire.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Khartoum.
Vengeance for Ire.
Khartoum.
Vengeance for Ire.
Artanis, you are more than welcome.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present, and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon's Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phasesmith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin! The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Glory through perseverance.
Gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors!
We will atone. Make use of me. Our day, there is no solace in exile. So shall it be. Our light lives on. Retribution awaits. As you say. Give your order.
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
Fire shall rise anew.
Upgrade complete.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
My life for
Vengeance for I have returned. Our day will come. Retribution. Give your order. Eternally. There is no solace in exile.
My meditation is over. My life for hire.
Glory.
You have not enough minerals.
Input command. Receiving.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuras.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
We obey. And our
Upgrade complete.
There is no solace in exile.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
Our day. Glory through perseverance. As you say. Our light live, give your order. So shall it be. Vengeance for ire.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
We will
the glory of battle!
Glory through perseverance. Ire shall rise anew. There is no solace in exile.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Base is under
We
attack.
embrace the glory of battle!
Retribution. Ire shall rise anew.
We embrace the glory of battle!
Glory through perseverance. We obey. Give your order. Base is under attack. We will atone. Vengeance. As you say. Eternal. And Aris. With...
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly! My life for hire! My life for hire!
I have returned. Vengeance for ire. Retribution awaits. So shall it be.
We embrace the glory of battle!
As you say, retribution awaits. So shall it be. There is no...
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Engaging fully. Retribution. rise anew. Our day will come. There is no solace in exile. And ours.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Glory through perseverance.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Vengeance for honor.
I have returned. Justice be done.
We will atone. Eternally.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
And ours ungodly. And there is no...
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Iron shall rise anew. Our day.
We must construct additional pylons. By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Vengeance for
Returned. Highlight for hire.
is under attack. There is no solace in it. I shall rise anew. persevere. Vengeance for ire. My life for life. My life for ire. Vengeance for ire.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
I heed the call. Return to serve. Glory is eternal. We embrace the glory of battle. Glory through perseverance. I return to serve. Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle. We stand. Justice be done. We embrace the glory of battle. Base is under attack. Rise anew.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
I heed the call. We embrace the glory of battle. I shall rise anew. The Legion base is under attack. We embrace attack. The enemy base is under attack. Base is under attack. The enemy closes. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Embrace the glory of battle. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Vengeance for base is under attack. Base is under attack. Our day will come. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. There is no solace in it. Base is under attack. The enemy closes. Base is under attack. I return to serve. Engaging foe. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. The enemy closes. Unacceptable. We're at maximum supply. Base is under attack. Retribution. Engaging foe. Base is under attack. Engaging foe.
glory of battle!
Engaging foe.
Base is under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum support. Highlight for iron.
We will talk.
Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Glory of battle! We embrace the glory of battle! Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Highlight for us! Highlight for us! We embrace the glory of battle! Base is under attack.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle. Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Midas worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
That those of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. None of us are ever truly alone. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, traditions. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
Shakuras is gone.
It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
An Arudin, Shakuras.